guys, I'm Jose Valdez Rodriguez from Making Math Easy, and today we're going to talk about the carbon cycle. And we're also going to talk about 3 of the negative impacts that we are doing on this cycle and that we need to stop and make a difference. So the carbon cycle is basically the process of adding or removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. What you want to know what carbon dioxide is? It's a compound formed from one carbon atom and 2 oxygen atoms. And we know that there are 3 cycles: carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, and water cycle. The carbon cycle is basically the process of nature using carbon. So let's say nature adds carbon dioxide but then takes it back away. So I'll call carbon dioxide CO2 because it's easier. Let's see all the methods that add CO2 to the atmosphere. 1. Respiration. 2. Diffusion. 3. Combustion. 4. Decomposition. 5. Burning fossil fuels. Now here are the processes that take away carbon dioxide. There are at least 2 processes. Diffusion, photosynthesis. So we are constantly adding more carbon into the atmosphere than we're taking away. And that's a problem. Deforestation occurs, increasing the temperature of the earth, leading to a loss of human life, animal life, and even plants. And the thing is that we want to maintain the amount of carbon. And we don't want the earth to get too hot or too cold. We want it to maintain the same. But the negative impacts of burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and much more are just doing what we don't want. We can't stop deforestation because it makes many resources that we need to use, like paper. But what we can do is we can selectively choose trees to cut and keep others to maintain the ecosystem functions. Burning fossil fuels is also bad because when we burn forest material, then Earth is going to get hot as well because carbon is released into the atmosphere because of the carbon stored in the forest material. Because it is released into the atmosphere in vapor form, it becomes carbon dioxide, which acts like a greenhouse gas by trapping and emitting radiation back down to Earth. And the bad news is that we started doing these 2 negative impacts a long time ago. I mean it. It's been for many years. And the thing is that soon we need to start fixing these problems. And who wants to make a difference? Raise your hand. I know many people will want to make a difference. But we add more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere than we take away carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So Earth is constantly getting hotter. It is estimated that it has got 1.4 to 1.2 degrees hotter since 1919. So think about your body temperature. When you are healthy, you have about 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Now add that to 1.4, we're at 100, and that is considered a fever. So constantly 1.4 may not sound like much, nor 1.2, but they really are a lot if you're talking about your body temperature. Does that tell you anything? If you want to make a difference, you need to know what to do. Here are the things that you can do on a personal level. 1. You need to recycle, reuse, and reduce stuff. You need to follow the 3 R's. 2. You need to walk or use transportation to get to work. Or I guess, if you're a kid, school. And no matter what age, you should use walking or transportation. Well, unless you're a baby, then you can crawl because you don't know how to walk. Now, the 3rd thing is to turn your electronics off when you're not using them. Let's say that happened to me before. I didn't turn them off. I was hanging around with my iPad, and then I had to get some stuff, and my iPad was left on. You want to turn them off and then turn them on again when you're going to use them again. We also need to waste less water. We are not wasting entirely the water. It does go back and is renewable, but the thing is that water is a limited resources. So the value of water never changes. There's no higher, no less. Well, I guess teensy amounts can leak out into space. But for our purposes, let's say it's a limited resource. The thing is that using too wasting clean water. So we are going to waste that clean water and replace it with dirty water so we cannot take a bath at night or drink water. And that'd be pretty sad because you would only be able to live for 3 days without any water. Did I scare you there? Okay, I think I took it too far. The fourth thing is to actually eat less meat. I just love pepperonis that I almost want to eat them every day. But that can't necessarily happen because plus everyone else that is eating meat, using chicken or beef jerky or something or some other stuff, you need to be able to eat less of that. While you're at it, eat more stuff like salad, vegetables, fruits, cucumbers, avocados, and even bananas and apples. If you can eat more of those, then you can make a difference. The final thing, and it's so important that it can make several people make a difference, is to spread your knowledge to others. But then, we will be able to prevent this problem of climate change. So in conclusion, we need to stop burning fossil fuels and we need to stop deforestation. We need to maintain the amount of carbon constant, though carbon is necessary for life. And spread your knowledge about these negative impacts of the carbon cycle. And if you do want to make a difference, please let us know in the comments what difference you want to make. So, well, that's it for Making Math Easy, and we remind you to stay curious in math and science.